Alright, Shalom. I want to start off with giving all praises, all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakutash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm the brother Hananya coming back with another video. Now, topic that I want to be talking about today is agree with your adversary quickly, and if you just hold your mouth, then things won't escalate or things won't happen. So yeah, let's start the video, and it's a good example because everything that's you can apply this to your daily based lifestyle, right? It's like a daily based life. It's like whether you on the train or whatever the case may be, right?
Yeah, record this, Adrian.
Why we pulled over, sir?
We just left the USF game and y'all driving aggressively and right up on my butt. Why would y'all driving my and then you snatching it? Oh, so you think you snatched my ID, yes, right? For what reason?
To identify you, because it's a lawful traffic stop. The vehicle comes back unregistered. That's why
it's a brand new car. I just bought this car less than 3 weeks ago.
Not showing registered.
All right.
ID on you, boss man?
No, you ain't taking my son's IDs. They're my sons.
Okay.
And they very well. We went to a college USF game, and you got nothing better else to do.
Some kind of way, sir? Am I treating you like you're
no,
you're
but you asking my 16-year-old for he don't have ID, and neither do my other one in the back seat.
Okay, perfect. I have the right
They
to
got
ask
a student
everybody
ID.
in the car for their ID.
But
Okay, let's get this straight.
No, we
you
don't
don't
get
run
nothing
the scene.
straight.
I run the scene.
It's nothing to be ran
It's that
here.
simple.
It's nothing to be ran. It's nothing to be ran. He has my ID. He snatched my ID out my hand.
All right, cool. Well.
All right. So what else we need?
Hey, just so you know, you have spike strips underneath your tires. So if you try to take off your
spike strips.
Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I just want you to know that, so that way you don't try to take off and bust your tire. That's all.
Okay, that's fine.
Where we got to go, sir?
Listen, all it is, it's simple, man.
You guys was driving aggressively. I thought you was a young person driving aggressively. You ran the red light, and I'm like, look at these teenagers running the red light. Teaching my sons not to drive like that. But instead, y'all got behind me because I hit on brakes because I thought you was some teenagers driving aggressively, and I was teaching my sons not to drive aggressively. Huh?
Do I ever get a chance to talk?
What you got to say?
Because you committed a traffic violation.
How else committed a traffic violation?
Now, whether or not that man did create a traffic you know what he said, right? That I can't say the word. I can't pronounce it right? But whether or not that did happen, the point is, just agree quickly. The scriptures say, Matthew 5:25, agree with thy adversary quickly, while thou art in the way with him, lest at any time the adversary deliver thee to the judge, and the judge deliver thee to the officer, and thou be cast into prison. Now, watch what happens, man. When you keep on going.
And they very well. We went to a college USF game, and you got nothing better else to do.
So they were talking. They were talking normal, right? And then the guy keep talking. The Jake keep talking and shit, right? And then boom, the officer start raising his voice. You know that this could have been his death right here. He could have died right here only because of that. That's the times that we're in right now, man. That's this captivity that we're in, man. You know, like the officer could have raised his voice, right? Just he is gonna raise his voice, and then after that he could have said like, "Sir, step out of the car." Then the Jake says, "Nah, I ain't stepping out. Nah, I ain't doing that. Oh, fuck that shit, man." Then that officer he starts pointing that gun, or he starts opening the door and pulling him. It's like he starts opening the door. The police officer starts opening the door and pointing that gun at him, right? And maybe he start lying and saying, "Hey, he reaching, pop, 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 pop." And that's it. There you're dead. 40 seconds in and you're dead already. That's really how it goes, you know. And all of this could have been easily avoided if you just, yes, officer, I have my registration. I have this, yeah. Oh, do you need anything else? Oh, okay, yeah. And you just be polite and talk to them in a polite way, so you don't have any dust on your shoulders. Instead, you wanna talk your shit. You know, you wanna test like who run this place. You know. You wanna fight over power with words, but that shit can cause your death real quick too. So let's play it one more time and then hop into some scriptures.
Treating you like you're
No, but you asking my. All right.
ID on you, boss man.
No, you ain't taking my son's IDs. They're my sons.
Okay.
And they very well. We went to a college USF game, and you got nothing better else to do.
Some kind of way, sir?
Huh?
Am I treating you like you're
No,
you're
but you asking my 16-year-old
for
for. He don't have ID, and neither do my other one in the back seat.
Okay, perfect. I have the right
They
to
got a
ask
student
everybody
ID.
in the car for their ID.
But
Okay,
what-
let's get this straight.
Right here, he could have said like, "Hey, sir, step out of the car," you know, and then it would have been bomb over with, man. He could have shot him right here. Only because of that, Only because the Jake is raising his voice. That's
No, we
You
ain't
don't
getting
run
nothing
this scene.
straight.
I run this
It's
scene.
nothing
Okay?
to be ran
It's that
here.
simple.
It's nothing
that
to be
simple.
ran. It's nothing to be ran.
hey, he's lucky, man. But well, he's not lucky. The Most High just didn't want him to die that way, so it didn't happen. But things like that escalate very quickly too.
And because
That-
I hit on brakes,
You
that's
see now five
Why I
other
gotta put-
officers are here and stuff like that. But look, the point is you can apply this to your daily based life as well, right? Whether it's at work or with friends or whatever the case may be, right? Proverbs 15:1. A soft answer turned away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. Just like the Jake was doing, he kept on going. He started raising his voice, or he wasn't talking polite anymore or soft anymore. And what happened? 30 seconds in, that other officer started getting angry, and started raising his voice as well. You know, so well, the Jake wasn't raising his voice at first, but eventually he raised his voice, and then the officer did this as well, right? Verse 2. The tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the mouth of the fools poureth out foolishness. The eyes of YASHAMIAHLA are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. Now another one, Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. God, so it's perfect example, man. Perfect example. All of this could have been avoided with just talking. With just talking polite, talking soft, talking polite, and not trying to overrule or overpower the officer, because obviously the officer has power in this type of situation. He can pull you over and stuff like that. And this is also also applies to your life, right? Whether it's at work or whether it's at at your job or yeah, you know, whether you get pulled over as well, or you talk to a beveiliger, a guard, guard, whether you talk to a guard or in enforcement, yeah, whether you have this thing in the Netherlands, it's called handhaving, and I believe in the English they call it enforcement. But you have these people, they are lower than police officers, but they also do they also can like pull you over to the side to talk to you and stuff like that, if you you know, if they want to talk to you, if something's up with you or something, you know, or they want to see what's up with you or something. So yeah, let's read it again. Proverbs 18:21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Another one. Proverbs 18:6. A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth called for strokes. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul. And Jake loved doing that, man. Jake loved talking that shit and then eventually end up dying because of that, man. The scriptures are very clear with this, man. Proverbs 15:28. The heart of the righteous studieth to answer, but the mouth of the wicked poureth out evil things. You see? Another one. Ecclesiastes 5:1. Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of Yahweh Shemashai, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil, even with this truth. Right? Don't if you don't understand anything, you ask, you question, you ask for answers, right? Or the breakdown or whatever it is. But I'm speaking mainly about the people that coming on the comment board of the elder of the apostles and elders to mock, scoff, to mock, scoff, or basically that, mock, scoff, put to shame or something, try to put to shame, right? Making troll videos or something like that, right? That's what they're doing. They're giving the sacrifice of fools. They don't consider, they don't think about that they're doing very evil, and that they're gonna be punished for that. The scriptures say it's better to kill yourself than to offend one of these little ones, man. The scriptures say that. Little ones. Let's get that scripture actually, and that's for the people that wanna mock, scoff. It's better to kill yourself than to let's read it. Matthew 18:6. But whoso shall offend one of these little ones which believe in me, it were better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck, and that he were drowned in the depth of the sea. Basically, kill yourself, right? It's better that you do that than that you offend one of these little ones. Who are the little ones? The servants of Yahweh Shem Yashai, the servants of the Most High and his son Yahushai, right? Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thy heart be hasty to utter anything before God, for God is in heaven and thou upon earth, therefore let thy words be few. Boom. Another one. 1 Peter 5:6. Humble yourself therefore under the mighty hand of Yahweh Shemashai, that he may exalt you in due time. When you humble yourself, when you humble yourself, you don't give the sacrifice of fools, or you don't talk a lot like, oh, I'm the shit and stuff like that, because that's what they're doing as well. When people exalt themselves, that's also dead or alive are in the power of the tongue, Proverbs 18. Because the Most High can kill you only because you talk that way, man. You say, oh, I'm the shit and stuff like that. The Most High will fuck you up for that, man. Only the Most High can boast and can boast of himself, man. Only he can do it, These people, yeah. James 4:10. Humble yourself in the sight of Yahweh Shemashai, and he shall lift you up. Speak not evil one of another, brethren. He that speaketh evil of his brother and judgeth his brother speaketh evil of the law and judgeth the law. But if thou judge the law, thou art not a doer of the law, but a judge. 1 Peter 3:10. For he that will love life and see good days, let him refrain his tongue from evil, and his lips that they speak no guile. Now you see that he could have easily prevented all this. Look how many, you can't see it because it's blurred out, but his whole car is surrounded with police officers. That's first of all, and they put spikes under his car. So if he drives away, then his car is his tires are basically gone. And that all could have been how do you say that? All that could have been, what's the word again? all that could have been. Yeah, all that could have been prevented if he just was talking calmly and soft to that police officer. Yeah, it's a fucked up thing to do right now because you know you're they ain't shit, right? But we are in captivity right now, you know. We are in captivity right now. In the kingdom, things like this won't this won't happen. A Edomite questioning you what you're doing. That won't happen. But now you gotta understand we are in captivity, so the roles are reversed. You know, the Most High says the last shall be first and the first shall be last. Wait until that time, man. Wait until that time, man. Matthew 20:16. So the last shall be first and the first last, for many be called but few are chosen. God. So Proverbs 13:3. He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life, but he that opened wide his lips shall have destruction. Hey, this could have escalated in the first 40 seconds of this video, man. You see? And this is a lot of times Jake dies this way, man. A lot of times Jake dies this way. I'm not saying it's justified or something. I'm just saying a lot of times Jake died this way. Not only with police officers, but just friends in general. They talk shit, right? They talk shit. Oh yeah, that's why I fucked your bitch, nigga. And then all of a sudden, 7 days later, 8 days later, people pull up with a drive-by shooting and he's dead, and they mourn for him the 2 weeks after. That's really how it be, man. So again, Proverbs 13:3. He that keepeth his mouth keepeth his life, but he that opened wide his lips shall have destruction. Job 27:4. My lips shall not speak wickedness, nor my tongue utter deceit. James 3:6. And the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. So is the tongue among our member, that it defileth the whole body, and setteth on fire the course of nature, and it is set on fire of hell. Another one, Proverbs 17:28. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise. So even a fool, even a very dumb person, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise. And he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. So you're even wise when even if you're a fool, you're wise if you just hold your peace and don't talk, man. Then to open your mouth and say a whole bunch of shit, basically. Ephesians, Ephesians 4:26. Be ye angry and sin not, let not the sun go down upon your wrath, even when you're angry, right? The scripture is speaking about when you're angry, but even when you're angry, you might say stuff that that you don't prefer to say, right? So it applies to even that. Try to even control that if you have problems with that. Now, I hope this video was edifying. I want to give all praise, all honor, and glory to YASHAMIAHLA. The bonus, the apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect.